We talk about pop culture and pretend we care about it and sound super professional podcast people.
Are we going for professional?
We're not making a real podcast. I just want to sound like one and see how fucking funny it is.
And fucking listen to ourselves the whole time?
Just talk about, like, movie stars' shoes and shit.
Oh, what about Leonardo DiCaprio on global warming?
Don't use a voice. Use your normal voice.
I use this voice sometimes. When speaking, yes. Well, Leonardo DiCaprio, ow. I'm preparing myself for being...
Ow!
Fuck you and your fly swatter.
My fly swatter. Why aren't you recording this?
I have been.
Oh, fucking
surprise! It's gonna be...
Did I tell you about the time I got lost in the Houston Space Center?
Yes, but just go over it one more time.
Alright, so on Wacky Wednesday at the Houston Space Center one time, I was with my parents, and you could either crawl through a tunnel to the next room or walk to it. And I decided to crawl, but there was a dead end. So I crawled back out, and my parents were gone, and it was in, like, some weird alien-themed room. And I thought I found my parents, but it was just some woman who looked like my mother. And when she turned around, I screamed really loud, and I ran on the path, and my parents were there, and it was all fine.
You're gonna say everything's gonna be okay now, Scott Harold.
What about the time I got locked in my parents' bathroom?
You told me that too. Go it again.
So I was watching Scooby-Doo, and they were hiding from monsters by barricading the door. So I went into their bathroom, closed the door, locked it, and put fucking shampoo bottles against a sliding door. And then I tried to open it, and I couldn't unlock it, and I was screaming and banging on the door for like 30 minutes, and nobody heard me.
Too busy watching Scooby-Doo.
Did I tell you about the time I broke my ankle and kicked a hole in my parents' bedroom wall?
No.
I was watching wrestling, and a guy, like, stepped on some metal stairs and flipped off, and I did that on their bed, and I flew into the wall. But, like, first my foot kicked the fan, and then it smashed into the wall and put a huge hole in it.
Did I tell you the first time I walked my dog?
Yes.
No, I didn't. It was the first day of second grade, so I walked my dog for 2 seconds in the morning, and my dad took a picture of me, but by the time the picture was taken, the dog was gone. It's just a floating leash in the picture. If you've seen my dog, I don't know what he looks like, I can't remember.
Did I tell you about the time I broke a toy wrestling ring and broke down crying?
And like how there's no fucking pause to talk about anything. It's just, here's my story, haha, here's my story.
I'm a fucking retarded kid. Can't help it.
Go
There was the
on.
time I got... Oh, wait, I should probably explain the crying about a toy wrestling. I was playing with my wrestling action figures, and I was playing with a big fat guy, and he broke the ring. And I ran, and I just stared at it in disbelief for like 20 seconds, and then I ran out of the room crying my eyes out. And I brought my parents in, and instead of explaining, I was just pointing at it like that. And I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Did you sue the fat guy that broke your toy?
No, not the real fat guy didn't come in and jump on it and fucking break it.
I know, but he should have. Mr. Beecher's big beach punch.
And what story was I about to tell? The one where I got lost in the storage room and the laundry room?
I don't know. You just said, did I tell you about the, I should probably finish.
Okay, well, my old house, there was, like, the kitchen, and then you walked into the room that was the garage, but it was, like, a family room. And then off to the side, there was a laundry room, and there was this little hallway that went back into this storage room with a fridge in it. It was, like, full of crap. And one time I went in there, and I opened the fridge door, and I forgot to close it. I didn't realize it was closed, and it was covering the tiny hallway. And I thought I was fucking stuck in there. I was banging on, like, this, you know how, like, insulation has, like, brown paper bag shit? Yeah. I was beating on it, and I punched through it.
reminds me of the time when I was 4, I took a walk outside, and my porch and my stairs there at my old house. Well, actually, here they're made out of concrete, too. They're made out of concrete.
What fucking front steps are made out of concrete?
Everyone. So I tripped, and I broke my head open. It fucking hurt. And ever since then, I forgot one word of the English language every year.
Did I tell you about the time where I was acting, or not acting, I was in the church's Christmas play for children one year? And they, like, you had to make a robe out of blankets, and I had blankets that had, like, rose print on it, like little roses.
Oh, I thought you said robes.
Well, you had to make robes out of sheets. And, like...
Well, that's just fucking stupid.
I was, like, shepherd number 3, and I couldn't remember my lines, and I said the next kid's line. No, I said the next kid's line, because somehow I fucking remembered his.
Did he punch you?
No, he just said his lines again, and it sounded like he was the one who was fucking stupid.
Where do you get off?
Did I tell you about the time there was this guy that looked like... No, this one's the best one. There was this guy who was, like, dressed like Little Richie, or, like, old Michael Jackson, and had, like, a purple suit.
Little Richie?
Yeah, that, like, black guy who looks like he's blind, but he's not.
Little Richard?
And he was, like, we came back from lunch, and he was dancing in front of my neighbor's house. He was like, ooh. And they called the cops on him, and when they showed up, he just kept fucking dancing. He was like, this used to be my house. How long have we been recording?
7 minutes.
In heaven. That should be our podcast. We just recorded for 7 minutes. Stop it, we're gonna go over 7 minutes.
Oh, no, I got it.